What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I know a lot of people are upset with the videos that I've been making lately with Shiba Inu or on Shiba Inu. You know that my goal is to try and separate the ecosystem, right, that has been created and, that has, run Shiba Inu really for the last 2+ years, and separate them from the actual Shiba Inu community and the Shiba Inu position. We know that they're trying to use Shiba Inu as a launching point for their own projects. And every time they fail, they just launch something new. They may say that things are over and that we're getting to Ryoshi's end of Ryoshi's plan, but everything that they have built, with the exception probably of Bone and Leash, because they still have growth in them and people can still buy them and see something within them, everything has really failed. And I know we haven't really given everything a ton of time, but if we go through the list of a lot of things, we can see that those things are not as hype as they were before, right? And we're going to go through that in this video and also give you an understanding as to why I'm still in on Shiba Inu, why I'm still bullish on what Shiba Inu is. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are also in the description. Don't forget about my Kick streaming platform. I have a link right down below. It should be the first link if you guys want to join me and get notified when I do go live on Kick. So anyways, I know I see the comments. There are people like, hey, you're just fudding Shiba Inu, or instead of talking negatively on Shiba Inu, why don't you sell it? And that's not my goal, right? Is to talk negatively about Shiba Inu. My goal is to talk negatively about the ecosystem dev team. And they shouldn't be as connected. And I'm trying to separate them with every video that I make. The issue is that I alone can't do this. I alone can't completely separate them and, take all of their gains away from them, because at this point they're really strong, right? They have been a part of this community for a very long time, and they have established themselves as really the people that control it. And it's hard to separate something in like CoinMarketCap, where you see their Twitter account that is connected to Shiba Inu. You see the website that's connected to Shiba Inu. You see all of these things that are built and surrounding Shiba Inu, but connected in just how to monitor it. So seeing that, it's going to be very difficult, a long road to do that. I mean, maybe we can just do it mentally and kind of everything they're saying, we just kind of push off to the, over there in the corner, and we don't really focus on it. Because again, like I said, everything that they have built has kind of been a failure. Let's go through some things, right? Bone, I can't really say is a failure. It's a project where people are investing into. It's worth, millions of dollars, multiple millions of dollars. And I know people that are invested into it just for the potential gain of what it could be. Now, with that being said, they did have less supply that was out there, so they had a major amount of dilution into it. And that means that you could see the price come back a hell of a lot if this were to lose all traction. And all traction would mean you would see everything that's really connected with Bone kind of fall off. You also see Leash as well, which is kind of in the same boat. And I'll leave them as cryptocurrency projects that really can't fail. They're always going to be there unless they decide to pull liquidity, which I don't believe they have the ability to do. Then you look at Shiboshis, right? Shiboshis were supposed to be a major part of, gaming, was supposed to be a major part of the community. However, it acted as a kind of way to reserve your spot for the metaverse lands, as well as Leash being able to be there as well. And that, right now, we don't really have, I don't believe they have a ton of value in holding Shiboshis, because you're not really seeing the benefit of that. You just had purchased them. They put the money in their pocket, right? They used it for whatever they wanted to use it for and went on about their day. You go through the metaverse lands. I mean, they were supposed to sell all of the lands and use that money towards building the metaverse. And I know that they have thrown out examples and of what the metaverse will be. But I can tell you the sale of those lands were not something that was looked at as a positive, as well as looking Wellies and John Richmond. I'm going to try and speed things up because I don't want this to be too long. Wellies and John Richmond were businesses that are really backing or supposed to back Shiba Inu, but didn't. They just had a way of using Shiba Inu by selling NFTs and trying to bolster their business and their profits and all that stuff. And then now you're looking at Shibarium, and Shibarium really hasn't been a success so far because we're not seeing the level of burns that's helping out Shiba Inu. And we haven't seen a crazy amount of transactions. It's like $1 million worth of transactions while you have over 1 million wallets. That's $1 per wallet. Like that's not good. That's not good at all for a platform that was so hyped or maybe even overhyped. And now we're also not even looking at any burns that are going to happen because it's not going to hit its burn threshold with however many millions of dollars it's going through it. Right now, with the $1 million multiplied by what the fee is, it's amounting to less than a penny. It's amounting to less than $1. So we would need so many transactions to happen in order for us to even see a decent burn for Shiba Inu. So ultimately, there's nothing that really applies to that. So that's why I wanted to kind of break down there. Now, when it comes to the fact of me giving up on Shiba Inu, I'm not giving up on Shiba Inu. I'm making these videos just to call out what needs to be called out. And whether we go back to backing them, overall, I just want to let people know where my head is for multiple days and just give people an understanding of what I think about the ecosystem versus the community, which is the strongest portion. Now, the reason why I haven't given up is because of that community. You can see that if we go over to the amount of holders, you have 1.3 million holders, 1.33 million holders here. That's where the strength is. That's where all the money is. That's where all of the growth will be. And as we see more and more people that are getting onto this, 1.5, 2 million holders, we start to see retail or institutional investing into this position. Even though it doesn't have a massive use case, it just shows potential by how many people are here. That's where you start seeing the major growth for Shiba Inu that's there. So I still see that. Am I as heavy, or am I as excited about this getting to a level of $1? No, because I don't honestly think that that's going to happen unless we see some major impact from the community. One thing I wanted to mention was the burn portal. I've mentioned this before, and the burn portal was a failure where they're basically telling us, hey, you're allowed to burn your own money when we could have burned our own money to begin with at the same fees. It was just an easier process to go about burning. And then we realized that they weren't doing anything to help us out. They weren't giving us any of the rewards that they promised. So we kind of pushed that off into the corner, and we haven't really burned too much since, especially on that platform. So I can tell you that that's the whole goal, is to separate the two. But I'm not giving up on Shiba Inu. I've never given up on Shiba Inu. I still understand what this can be and what this will be. But the issue is that as time goes on and as we see the community get more and more connected there, the overall price ceiling starts to decrease. From what I see it at, where I'm looking at maybe a $40 billion market cap, $80 billion market cap, and now, maybe going down to a 79 billion, may go down to a 70, may go down to a 60 billion. And I hope that we can see so much further. But the more that we're connected here and the more that we're trying to push all of these things that this ecosystem's doing, not to support Shiba Inu, the more that we'll see that ceiling fall. So I'm not giving up on Shiba Inu. Don't think that just because I'm negative behind the things that are happening right now, don't think that I'm negative overall towards everything related to Shiba Inu, because I'm not. I still hold Shiba Inu. I still believe in it. I still want to talk about it because it is a position that has a lot of popularity, and popularity definitely builds the price up. And we've seen that in the past, no matter if it has a use case or doesn't at the moment. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.